Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, this video is gonna be really interesting one because again, as like yesterday, I didn't DM to people yet. Didn't do my front end classes. I even didn't read Quran yet, as you can see right here. Not trying to lie or trying to pretend that I'm such a super productive somebody. I'm not. Okay, not. Here's my to-do list. Not a single tick yet. Okay. Duolingo and chess.com. So far, I worked for maybe. So far, right now it's 6 p.m. Recording this video, and I think one of the ticks are gonna be actually vlogging. So I can tick that vlogging task for today. I don't know. I gotta. I had a thing in my mind to tell you, and I was like, I need to record the video and I need to document that. It's not something, which is gonna get to your heart from the first try. You need to give it a try. Okay, I'm gonna get back to, the things which I have to do for today. Like there's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things which I have to do after, it's like 6 p.m. right now, after iftar, or maybe as soon as I will finish up recording this video. Iftar is at like 6:40. I have like 40 minutes left before starting. I think in that, I think in 30 minutes I can read Quran and read a book. Just the random, any kind of book about self-improvement. So if I'm gonna record the video in like 15 minutes, inshallah, I will have 30 minutes left before iftar. Well, again, I need some time to prepare my meal and like water and dates. I fasted all day and I need to eat something. Okay. I don't know where to start, honestly. I got this idea. Okay, there's like two, 3 things which I want to tell. The first one is, we are DMing people right now, and that's cool. But if you think about that, I just asked myself a question, like DMing people is great, but there's something wrong with that, because if I'm DMing people since the beginning of January and I can't find a client, there got to be some kind of other way of dealing with this problem, because even if I'm waiting for making my first money after such a long pause in between, since I made my last money in last year, waiting for that money to come in. And I just asked the question, like, am I gonna be making money all the time like this? I'm, like just randomly, with a like months and months long pauses in between. That's what I don't really wanna do, there got to be some kind of solution for this problem, that there's like such a long pause in between my first and second clients, and I just trying to sleep, because when you are fasting, and I did push-ups, I did like 100 push-ups, and I got tired, and yeah, I tried to fall asleep to forget about that I'm hungry and tired. And I had this constantly in my mind, just thinking about how we can solve a problem of, like, we need to find clients every month. We need to, we need to have a flow flow stream of clients every single month, or even maybe like I said clients. What I meant in my mind was client. Actually, find at least one client every single month to make, more money basically. But if we're gonna be finding like 2, 3, 4 clients every single month, you know, that's a lot of money. And at the same time, your proficiency as a developer is gonna increase. So the level of your websites, which are able to do, is gonna get better and better. So you can set higher and higher rates, basically. So one single website can cost not $500 anymore, but $2,000, right? And you still have like maybe not 5 clients as you used to do. Okay, I don't have even 5 clients right now. I don't have a single client even for $400, $500 right now, which is insane. Why? There is nothing insane about it. It's weird. No, it's not weird. I don't know how to label it. I don't know. Okay. Shit. So I come up with a couple of solutions which I have made research before, and are the same solutions, same ways you're gonna find your first client, but just you're gonna do it more, and you're gonna be able to find clients more quickly, more consistently. So outreach, hiring salespeople, advertisement, making content. Outreach and hiring salespeople is about the same stuff, but when I say outreach, you outreach you yourself, and hiring a salespeople, you spend money on your sales guy's salary, and like then maybe get a result, which is not something you want to do, right? But when you hire a sales guy, you expect him to try their best. Maybe like their first months or so, they can suck and you're gonna waste money. But since third months until the day when they're gonna quit, I'm expecting my sales guy to make me money. Okay? I don't want to lose money endlessly. I hire a sales guy to make me money. Like first one or second months, okay, okay, get used to my company and all the stuff, but second, third, fourth months, I want you to start make money, okay? So yeah, make content, advertisement, hiring salespeople, and making outreach. These are the 4 things which I came up with basically. Like, making content, outreach, and advertisement. These are the things. These are the 3 things which you can do even with your first client or your client number 1 million. It's gonna work for you. Advertisement. Come on, man. It's not gonna cost you even like $100. If you are gonna able to, of course. Like, it really depends on the market. Okay. If you're a dropshipper, can work. But if you're a but if you're a service guy like me, maybe you are a designer, maybe you are a logo designer, maybe you are, and there are people making music for, their service is making music for background noises, background sound. Um, there are people editors, there are people designers, there are people web developers, any kind of service you can think of, basically. You can name it as a service. And that's what I come up with. It's just, I don't know, like, I wish there was a way how I can guaranteed, find clients every single month. Okay, let's move on to something else. being happy. I think that's how you can label this topic. Because okay, I'm gonna start from very very beginning, but it's gonna take a while. um, um, I saw a guy on YouTube planting trees. Okay, not that far. um, right now in this current state of mind, in which probably most of you guys are, since the beginning of January, I'm outreaching to people. Yeah, for last 2 days I wasn't able to text and message people because I got like other things to do, and I'm sorry. But I reach out to people and I can't find a client, right? And I'm in this again, I can't say desperate, but in a situation where I need to ask my mom for money to pay for my gym, and money to pay for my Arabic classes because I want to learn Arabic, and inshallah. And you can I get sad about it because it's not fun to ask for money from your parents. And the thing is, a year ago I used to have money. Like, I closed my first ever client, I had money in my pockets, but I spent this money on, first of all, I spent this money and I don't have it anymore. Second, when I say I spent this money, I don't mean that I wasted this money. I spent this money wisely in a correct way. I bought a computer, I bought a phone, I I bought a programming course, I learned how to code, I I bought a nice jacket and suit, so I spent this money on correct and right things. Only $2,400, which is $2,400 basically. But I bought like so many different things, which upgraded my life to a next level, and I'm happy about that. But the thing is, since I did a lot of things, it's been a while. It's been like 3 months, 4 months, and I made $0 so far. And um, you know, I used to, every time when I get this idea, every time when I get this whisper from a devil that I'm losing a fight, losing a battle, and I'm losing at life, basically, I used to tell and say to myself, there got to be something in the end of this, peaceful, no results moment. There got to be something in the end, because it doesn't work this way that you get no results, doing all the correct things, putting in work, and it doesn't quite work by the laws of the physics that the work which you put in just disappears to nowhere. There got to be some kind of prize or victory in the end of this process, right? And it might take a while, depending on the scale of that gift, of that victory, right? You might get freaking $10,000 client after a 6 months period of no clients, and it's just not under your control. It's in the hands of God. And I said to myself today, well, how different are you gonna feel yourself after you're gonna get to that victory and you're gonna get that result, and how you're feeling right now? It's like, it's like constantly seeking happiness. It's like constantly seeking this happiness, this, constantly being happy only for a split second when you get to that result, get to that victory, and now you're back in grind. So you want to say that all the time when you grinded didn't saw any results and you was unhappy, and all of a sudden when you get to the result you're happy, right? Because you know you're telling me that when you're grinding, when you have no results, when you at, at the bottom, all the stuff, and you need to ask for money from your mom to pay for your gym and your bus and all this stuff. So you're unhappy right now. Well, I don't want to say that I'm happy and I'm gonna stay here, of course. Like I'm gonna move on and I'm gonna upgrade my life, of course. But you know, what I want to tell. What I want to say. You need to be in the moment. You need to just. It, it does not quite. You're gonna transform your life to a just journey of suffering, which could have been way more beautiful, which could have been a journey of joy, results, and progress. You just can look at your life from just a little bit of different perspective of like, okay, I like it and I enjoy it, and that you know these days will pass away. Don't forget that. Please don't forget that. These days of like, asking your mom for money to go to the gym, asking your mom to buy a book, asking, your mom to pay for your trip to get to the gym, for your bus, for your taxi, downloading free versions of PDF, a pirate version of the same software because you can't pay. Um, these days will pass away, my friend. And you're gonna be remembering these days with a nice smile when you're gonna get to the top. When you're gonna be 25, 30, 40-year old making millions of dollars a year. You are never gonna be happy if your happiness equals your results. If your happiness equals your progress and you can see yourself making progress, because I can see, you know, um, me making progress on YouTube, me making progress as an individual, like a coder, a programmer, because I know how to code now, and I didn't know how to code just a year ago. Thankfully, I memorized like how many, like 10 surahs of the Quran, which I didn't even knew exist a year ago. I have a computer which I didn't had before. If your happiness equals to your results, then there is gonna be very few days in your life when you're gonna be happy. If your happiness equals your progress, then probably you're already happy. You just don't know about that, and you just have to smile for a little bit, looking at the mirror, saying thanks to God and to yourself for a nice day of work. It doesn't mean that you're gonna stop grinding, it doesn't mean that you're gonna stop working, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that you're gonna enjoy the process. You know, enjoying the process doesn't mean stopping the work. Enjoying the process doesn't mean going easy on yourself or not trying as hard as you can. It does not. Enjoying the process is just stop being so obsessed with something which is not in your hands and in your control. Because be honest with yourself, there are people who DM like 10 people and get like 9 clients, and in there's you which DM'd like thousands of people and didn't get a single client. Why? Because the result is not in your hands. The result is not in your hands. You don't control what kind of results you can get or you are gonna get. Yeah. Well, what about bad times? What about when your parents are gonna say that you're a loser or a piece of shit or a piece of garbage, whatever? Um, what about the times when people are gonna mock you into this mud and dirt, throw shit at you? You know, what about, like, when your parents are gonna make you to go to the university? What about, your parents are making you to go to the and get a normal job? How I can enjoy the process and be happy at the same time when these kind of things are going on in my life. My parents are expecting me to get to the university this year also, and I have like only couple of months left before they're gonna be looking at me and asking what kind of university I choose. What I wanna say you again, enjoy, bro. 10, 20 years from now, well, how you can enjoy, this such a negative experience? Well, I'm not saying that this is a good experience, okay? This might be a bad thing, but you still have to get through this pain and suffering. And next thing which I want to tell you, 20 years from now, when you're gonna be 40, 30 years old, making millions of dollars, you are gonna be remembering these times when they made you to get to the university with a nice smile and just kind of like, just you're gonna be laughing remembering these times, probably. Or you won't even remember these times at all. So, yeah. Don't take things too close to your heart, both bad and good. Don't get too happy when the good thing strikes, because they're gonna pass away, and get too sad or too depressed when the bad thing strikes to your life and they come to your life, because they're gonna happen also. Enjoying your journey, enjoying the process does not mean that bad things are not gonna happen and bad things are not gonna strike. They are gonna strike. Enjoying the process just means that you're gonna be, like, looking at these failures and bad things which are going on in your life, and they're gonna happen, and you're ready for them, and you're gonna um just, how to say that, I don't know how to say that, just leave. Okay, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I'm just 17, and I don't know how to put the words so well that, you can create a whole quote on that. But one thing I understand, that, what, bad things, like people making me to get to the university, people hating me for not getting to the university, people hating me because I want to be different, people hating me because I want to be a programmer, not a lawyer, people expecting certain things, and me not doing what they expect, and that's why they're gonna hate me. These kind of things, let them happen. Because you can't live through this life with just good memories. There are gonna be some bad ones. Enjoying the process means not, you know smiling even if bad things strike, and smiling even if good things strike. And when the good things strike, don't get too happy because they're gonna pass away. And when the bad things strike, don't get too sad because they're gonna pass away. That's the code. Peace.